Hello guys, and welcome back to the channel. We have the Atlanta Falcons taking on the Washington football team here today. And guys, this is an important game for Atlanta. Honestly, you lose here, your playoff chances are very, very slim. And this is one of your weaker opponents of the year. We have 4 games left in year number 1. So Matt Ryan's going to have to play better than he did last week. If you guys missed last week, make sure to go check it out. But getting up to this point, Atlanta has played inconsistent. Expect the defensive game here in the rain with 2 very good defenses. Atlanta's not a pushover defense, and Washington is definitely not a pushover defense either. That's honestly where they're best at. So we'll see which defense can stand the longest. But you see it here in the hunt. Those are the teams. Very, very slim chances of making it. Atlanta has the best chances so far, but they got to win here today. Now, Olakun has been on my mind for a long time. I asked you guys, should we bring him back? Some of you guys said yes, some of you guys said no. But Olakun, at the end of the day, makes a big contract signing. The man's getting paid 5 years. He'll be getting a total of like 76 million or something like that. You see it on the screen. But here's the playoff picture before we hop into today's game. You see it here. We have the last seed, but we got to keep winning. And Washington, they're like 3-9, so they're just playing for their jobs, basically. They don't want to lose their jobs, so they're going to try and come out here and show that they deserve to be on an NFL team. Jameis Winston is the new quarterback out here in Washington, and he's had a really good debut with Washington, his first season with the new team. And he's played pretty damn good. And on 1st and 10, they'll start off with the ball here on the 20-yard line. A quick dump off to the running back there. Turns up and gets about 2 yards on the play. So shotgun formation here for the Washington football team. We'll see if this Atlanta's defensive line can get any pressure on the quarterback. And that right there is going to be batted down at the line. Setting up a 3rd and 9 for Washington. So Jamie Winston going deep down the field, out of bounds. I was trying to think of his name. I almost wanted to say Dwayne Haskins, but it's not him anymore. So Winston throws deep down the field, incomplete. 3 and out by Washington. Honestly, not too surprised by that start. We'll see what Atlanta does here. Jakeem Grant gets tackled right away, and Matt Ryan is the man coming out on the field. And a lot of people are saying this is his last year in the league. He may retire after this. It's me personally, I don't think he'll retire. But a big concern is, will he be with this Atlanta Falcons team? He still is on a big contract, so we'll see if he finishes out the year. But will he be the starter is another question to ask. Matt Ryan will step back, goes to leave the pocket, gets chased down by Sweat there, or Sweat. We're going to call him Sweaty. That's what we're going to call him. He gets a sack and sets up later. 3rd and 9. Matt Ryan shotgun formation here. Changing some things up at the line. This is the biggest problem with Atlanta's team, is their offense. And there's an interception. A horrible pass by Matt Ryan. Just a horrible decision. And it's Randall there. Literally threw it right to him. And that's just been the story for Atlanta. Blitz comes in, almost gets there. Nice tackle in the open field. But that's what's held back the Falcons this year. Just their offensive production, honestly. Later in the game, Winston went to go leave the pocket as it collapsed around him. And Davison gets the sack, setting up a 3rd and 9. So this defense holding their ground right now. We'll see if that continues here. Jameis Winston stepping back again. Davison comes through the middle, sacked. 2 sacks for the big boy right there. And that will knock them out of field goal range. They'll punt it away, and now Atlanta will take it. We'll see how they respond after Matt Ryan throws a horrible pass in the rain for an interception. So they run it up the middle with Clemens, who has, let's be honest, he struggled for a pretty good bit. Matt Ryan, though, stepping back into the pocket. Pressure coming, and he misses the wide open Julio Jones. And it is now 3rd and 9. Matt Ryan stepping back. This time he's going to connect to Julio Jones, who turns upfield and gets brought down around the 35-yard line. Atlanta going to spread it wide here. 5 wide. Look at this rain. The rain definitely looks a lot better on next gen. So here we go. Matt Ryan, 1st and 10. Steps back. Dumps it down to Gage Jr. this time. That'll be a gain of 5. For 2nd and 6. Hand off to Clemens, who just isn't going to get anything there. And it will now be 3rd and 5. Matt Ryan stepping back. Man in his face. Dumps it deep down the field. It's Julio Jones with the catch. One-handed. Can he make a move? No, he gets brought down at the 13. What a catch by Julio Jones. Oh my goodness. He brought that in with one hand. Matt Ryan puts it on the money. He sees the mismatch there and chunks it to his number 1 wide receiver, who, let's be honest, he has made Matt Ryan's job so much easier. Julio Jones, look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful one-handed grab. And then gets brought down. So 2nd and 7. Can Atlanta make something happen here? Matt Ryan gets sacked. No time whatsoever. That's the 2nd sack for Sweaty. Good old Sweat. So 3rd and 17. That'll be the end of the 1st quarter. First play of the 2nd quarter now has Matt Ryan stepping back, dumping it down the field, and it's almost intercepted. So they'll settle for a field goal, but no! Kuhn wide left of the marker, and that's his first field goal miss. He's missed 2 extra points and now 1 field goal on the year. Yeah, that's rough. So later in the game now, taking over, Washington. Nice run up the middle, and he is brought down. That's Le'Veon Bell, by the way, playing with his new team. So 2nd and 3. Jameson's going to leave the pocket, and he's going to get brought down by Olakun, who has been kind of quiet. He just made that money. We want to see him step up. Right now, nothing happening for Olakun so far. Jameson steps back. He's going to throw it and rip down at around the 49-yard line. Now set up a 2nd and 2 now for Washington. We'll see what they do here. Single back formation. Handoff up the middle, but it's Pratt to stop it. Well short of the 1st down. So that'll set up a 3rd and 1. And Washington's coming out here in shotgun formation. And they're going to pass it on 3rd and 1. Blitz coming in, and it's Dante Fowler Jr. getting the sack and forcing the punt. That's a bad call by Washington. And Ron Rivera, I'm not too sure what he was thinking there, but it's a nice punt to set back Atlanta at their own 5. So later in the drive on 3rd and 2, it'd be a run up the middle with Clemens. He's going to have enough to keep the drive alive. And that time is against them. 2 minutes, or 2nd quarter with around 3 minutes left. 1st and 10. This time handoff to Clemens, who just gets crushed. That's not even his fault there. Couldn't do much with that play. So 2nd and 13. Atlanta's going to spread the field this time. Matt Ryan sees the one-on-one. Julio Jones going deep down the field, and there's no flag. Are you kidding me? He literally had his arm pulled back, but no flag. Matt Ryan stepping back. This time finds Julio Jones, but there is a flag on the play. And I do believe this one is coming back. And no, it's roughing the passer, actually. So this play will stand plus tackle on 15 after the catch. So with that being said, we have the ball at the 50. Hand off to Ito Smith. Atlanta powers forward. Ito Smith right there. His first carry on the game. 2nd and 6. Atlanta's looking like they're putting something good together here. It'll be a play action. Matt Ryan goes down immediately by the man Sweaty. He has a hat trick. 3 sacks just from, he hits double digits on the season as well. That was his 10th sack on the season. He's having a very good season this year. Matt Ryan, 3rd and 13, dumping it down to Calvin Ridley, who does pick up the 1st down. And that's going to kill Washington right there. Now Matt Ryan stepping back, buying time in the pocket, goes deep down to Julio Jones, who gets his feet in. He does. 1st and 10. So here we go. Matt Ryan stepping back into the pocket. Finds Ito Smith, who will have enough to pick up that 1st down. And now it's 1st and goal with 25 seconds and counting. Matt Ryan changes some things up here. He'll step back into the pocket. He's going to step into the pocket. He's going to scramble and slides down. Clock at 15 seconds now. Matt Ryan. It's another pass. He's going to scramble out to the right. Takes a shot. Finds Julio Jones. Touchdown, Atlanta. Huge play right here. Matt Ryan took a shot. And Atlanta celebrating in the end zone. A very much needed touchdown. Atlanta is trying to play for playoffs. You cannot afford to lose this game. So that would take us into halftime. Look at Washington's passing yards. They have -7, and they only have 21 rushing yards. So they have a total of 14 yards, which is a crazy performance by our defense. Now, Buccaneers, Giants. Buccaneers, I'm not too worried about anymore as they stand at 5-7. So I feel like they're the least of our worries. We're more focused on the Panthers and Saints, Cowboys and the Eagles. We need them to lose, and the Cowboys and Eagles. The Saints. It'd be great if the Packers could win this game. But both of those teams look really good this year. So back to our game, though. Atlanta does get the ball at halftime, so that's good news for them. And we'll see what happens here. Jakeem Grant, though, going to take it and brought down at around the 21. So we're going to see Matt Ryan come back out. Priority alert down there. And so Tampa Bay does take the lead over New York. Now, Julio Jones, just in one half, has over 100 yards receiving. So later in the game, later in the drive, 2nd and 4. Matt Ryan stepping back, has time, goes deep down the field, misses a wide open Ito Smith. Oh my goodness, Matt Ryan now dumping it down the middle, dangerous pass. He got away with one right there, and that's a 3 and out. Not a way to start off the second half. Matt Ryan has just been so inconsistent. It's really been rough, honestly. So 1st and 10 though. Our defense has played great up to this point. We'll see if they can continue to do that. It's a run, and that's a stuffed run right there. Garrett with the initial contact sets up a 2nd and 9. So here we go, shotgun formation for Jamie Winston, who's going to dump it down and then gets brought down. And that'll set up a 3rd and 3 for Washington here. This defense of Atlanta has played phenomenal today here in the rain. We figured it would be a defensive game, and that it has been. So here we go, handoff up the middle, and I don't think he got it. I think Deion Jones really came in and stopped that play. And yeah, they're going to mark him short. Kendall Sheffield and Deion Jones with the stop there. And it will be a punt away. Jakeem Grant in the backfield to receive this. He will have plenty of space here. We'll see what he can do with it. Up to the gut to about the 24-yard line. So here he is. Matt Ryan comes out onto the field. 2nd and 7. He's going to stay in the pocket. Dumps it down to Julio Jones. This time he hits that shot. Julio puts a move on, but gets wrapped up and brought down. Across the 50 they go. Matt Ryan and company looking to continue putting the pressure on offense. Can they do it? Stepping into the pocket, going deep to Julio Jones, and it's incomplete, almost intercepted. 2nd and 10. Matt Ryan changing some things up here. It's going to be a handoff to Clemens. Up the gut he goes, fighting, and then finally being brought down. It's a 3-yard gain. And it sets up a 3rd and 6. Now, Matt Ryan, pressure coming. Dumps it down to Jakeem Grant Sr., who turns upfield with that little speed he has. And gets him inside the red zone, basically. So 1st and 10. Hand off to Clemens, who fights for just to get back to the line of scrimmage there. Offensive line has not helped Clemens out too much. Matt Ryan dumped down, takes a shot, finds Clemens, who has space. Wide open, can't make that one guy. He makes one miss and then brought down. Number 63 didn't block anybody on that play. And it's now 1st and goal. Atlanta looking pretty good here. It's now a handoff to Clemens, who gets just cracked. Honestly, if Atlanta can score a touchdown here, that will really help them put away this game. Down the field, Hurst in the back of the end zone. Touchdown, Matt Ryan. He stays in the pocket, takes a shot, stays patient. Look at this. Finds Hurst. What a beautiful play by Hurst. For a second, I thought it was going to be a penalty because I thought he stepped out of bounds. I thought it was going to be, whatever they call it, touching, illegal touching or something. But unfortunately, Koo misses another extra point in the rain. That's his second attempt. This time it's an extra point, and so it's going to stay 13-0. Washington, first play of the fourth quarter. He's going to bomb it down the field. Can he? No, he can't. What a breakup right there by Terrell Jr., I do believe. So 2nd and 10. That was close. He had got beat on that coverage, but he made up for it with the hit. And that'll now set up a 3rd and 13. They do call that a catch. Kind of hurt his team right there by catching that. So 3rd and 13. Winston. Arm hit his offensive lineman's helmet right there. And the ball falls down incomplete. So now 4th and 13. They're going for it. They have no choice. Winston, pressure coming. Leaves the pocket. Has space. But luckily, we are there to stop it. That was scary. I was having a little bit of flashbacks from Dak Prescott. Not going to lie. But Kendall Sheffield came in and made the play, so that made me feel better. Clemens up the middle, got tackled by his own offensive lineman right there. 1st and 10, though, for this offense here. Matt Ryan stepping back, scrambling out to the left side, trying to buy some time. He's going to keep it, and he scrambles, and out of bounds he goes at the 3-yard line. So here we are, Matt Ryan, 2nd and 2. Handoff, Ito Smith, and he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. Nail in the coffin, most likely right there. And he's going to slow clap. The disrespect. So there it is. Beautiful play by Atlanta. So they're going to go for 2 here. Man in motion. Handoff, Ito Smith once again, but this time it's not going to work. And the score will remain 19-0. Atlanta trying to play for a shutout. Jameis Winston steps back, takes a shot. It's Fowler Jr. with another big hit on the quarterback. What a day he's having tonight. 3rd and 18. Jameis Winston steps back, bombs it down the field. Guy wide open. And finally brought down by Nate Murphy. Not too sure what happened there. So here we go. Winston steps back. Pratt with the pressure. And this one's incomplete. Thrown out of bounds. And it'll set up a 4th and 3 now. Later in the game here. Atlanta trying to have their first ever shutout of the year. It's not going to happen quite yet. As Washington picks up a 1st down. They will now have 4 chances to go to the end zone here. Winston goes end zone. And it's... Oh, it's caught! Touchdown Washington after the tipped ball right there. But there's a flag on the play. I can't believe this isn't going to count for Washington. They all went up for it. It tipped, and then the wide receiver came in, saved the day. But Matt Feeler is going to have a holding call. And now that won't count. So 4th and goal, last shot to the end zone here. Goes back of the end zone, incomplete. And Atlanta's defense will get their first ever shutout of the series. I'm so proud of this defense. We literally held them under 100 yards passing and under 50 yards rushing. What a dominating defense. And it's not like the offense for Atlanta did anything special. I mean, they had 19 points on the board, which isn't bad, but it's nothing too crazy either. But that defense held Washington to 0. That defense right there played phenomenal football. The best we've seen all year. I'm proud of those guys. If we can continue to play like this, it's going to be good. I have high hopes for this team. We're still in the running. We're still in the playoffs. So, yeah, I'm excited. Guys, I am streaming after this upload. Probably around 8 o'clock tonight. If you're watching this video the day it goes up, come stop by. We're taking on the Philadelphia Eagles here tonight in the live stream as we fly through season number 1. Here are the results. All the teams that we needed to lose Yeah, they won. So pressure continues to stay on Atlanta, with Dallas winning, with Carolina winning. Let's see, with the Giants. No, the Giants lost. Oh, but with the Saints winning, yeah, we're gonna have to continue to win. We cannot lose. So if you're excited, man, make sure to stop by tonight's stream. If you're watching this on upload, I should be live around 8 o'clock Eastern time. So it's always a fun time, you know, watching these games live. So make sure you come check that out. This is the playoff picture here as it stands. Thank you guys so much for the support that you show me. It means a lot, and I hope you guys have an amazing day. I love you guys, and until next time, I'll see you on the next one. Peace.